Man, oh man, LDBC. This is your boy, the Coach Live on the Coach Show Live. So, the whole thing that's buzzing around YouTube and the internet now was Amanda Serrano, was she robbed? Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on how you look at the fight. I thought the fight was close enough, but I had the rounds. I actually had to fight 6 rounds for Amanda Serrano. Look, all of you sensitive people, okay? This is my opinion, okay? My opinion. That's fine if you got your opinion, but don't disrespect my opinion, okay? I believe Serrano won the fight, okay? Do I think it was a robbery? Nah, probably not. Probably not a robbery because the fight was close. And I want to say, I don't know what round that was, the 6th round. Amanda Serrano about damn near had her out of there. And I figured that 6th round would do enough. Well, was it 5th round or 4th? I can't remember what round, but she had Katie Taylor hurt. Like, Katie Taylor was visibly hurt. And, Katie Taylor was trying to make a good account of herself. I got to give her props, man. I got to give her props. That's a tough-ass Irish girl. And she was getting her head bashed in. And, man, she stuck it out. She bit down on her mouthpiece, and she kept coming forward. I felt like Katie Taylor landed more punches. I felt like Amanda Serrano, when she landed, I felt like she did more. Like, I felt Amanda Serrano strikes did more. But, I don't know. Was it me or was it Amanda Serrano just looked slow as hell? And she wasn't setting anything up with a jab. She was just, like, swinging for the fences. Everything was a power punch. And I'm thinking that's a little bit more, that's that MMA in her, man. That's that MMA. And, I kind of cringe sometimes when boxers, they go over to MMA. And then if a boxer been in the MMA gym for a long time, their striking, to me, isn't as good as when it was when they were boxing. I think that's the case of Amanda Serrano, because I don't ever remember Amanda Serrano not popping a jab like that and being so slow. I just don't remember that. Like, it just seemed like Katie Taylor would get off first, and then she would follow Katie Taylor around the ring. She would follow around the ring like she wasn't cut off the ring very well against Katie Taylor. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, man, damn, what the hell? You're faster. I mean, you got better footwork than Katie Taylor, but Katie Taylor moved around that ring and she moved around like a general. I mean, she won that fight based off her foot movement. That's my opinion. Katie Taylor stood in the pocket a little bit. She was ready to bang. And she did. She banged with Serrano at certain points of the fight. She did bang. But when she was banging, Amanda Serrano was lighting that ass up. So I don't know. I thought Serrano won based on she was hurting Katie Taylor in there. Like, Katie Taylor was legit hurt in multiple rounds. So, I'm just trying to understand, like, what were the judges looking for that night? And then, y'all heard when they heard the final scorecards, 2 of the judges had it 94-97 for Katie Taylor. Like, what the? I'm trying to figure out, man, I can't even give 7 rounds to give Katie Taylor. I couldn't do it. Maybe if I'm looking at the fight, like, again, maybe I can give 5 rounds to Katie Taylor on my scorecard. I can give her 5 rounds and a draw. But that's like really, really like I'm talking about really just like looking at it, nitpicking over every little thing, a draw. That's the best I can do for Katie Taylor. I thought she lost. I wish Amanda would have pumped some more jabs, though, and set Katie Taylor up. I wish she'd have done that. But Katie Taylor was a mess, man. And you can tell that Amanda Serrano, when she was hitting Katie Taylor, she was hurting her. I mean, you know what? And she had Katie Taylor leaking, man. Taylor, I don't know, man. She just, to me, didn't fight a very good technical fight. And at times, Katie Taylor looked sloppy as hell. And I'm just like, damn. This is supposed to be like the boxing sensation, like the technical guru in boxing. But, man, she didn't look technical at all. So I gave it to Serrano, but it is what it is, man. These fights are subjective to who's looking at it. But giving Katie Taylor 7 rounds, I just thought that was stupid. I thought it was dumb. Okay, there's no way I can give this girl 7 rounds and think, I couldn't do it. The first couple rounds I did give to Katie Taylor. I gave her them rounds because I felt like she was pumping a jab, she was sticking and moving. But I do like the pressure that Serrano was putting on Taylor. Serrano put a hell of a lot of pressure on Taylor. Taylor couldn't handle that pressure. You got a blueprint now because Amanda Serrano exposed her. The only thing is, if Amanda had a little bit more speed, if she was quicker to the punch, she would have beat the hell out of Katie Taylor. I mean, she beat the hell out of her last night. But I mean, it would have went from getting beat the hell out of to a real live ass whooping.